We'll have like just 1 minute, right? Okay.
Yeah. Hey everyone, I'm super excited today to work on React. Okay. And I'm 50% excited, 50% nervous. We have Praveen here who's going to do React and ExpressJS.
React is low.
He's going to take us through it. We're all going to learn how to do that. And I'm going to do the DataStax part, have a persistent NoSQL database. And so we're super excited. We've got lots to get done today. And so before we get started, let's introduce Praveen. So those of you probably know Praveen already from Discord and from his YouTube channel and from all the other talks he does. There's so many things around React and PHP and Node, like lots of things. But so it's awesome to have him here. I used to geek out with him a lot before he became famous. Do check out Praveen's link in the description below. You can find his Twitter, his YouTube, his GitHub, everything from there. It's Praveen, I think, .science, but you will see it in the description below. But while I'm finding it and sharing in the chat, Praveen, why don't you give yourself an intro?
Sure. Hey, everyone. My name is Praveen. I guess a lot of people know it. Actually, everyone knows here, whoever has come here. So I'm originally from Chennai, India, and currently living and working in the UK, in London. And I am a full stack JavaScript specialist who loves React. This guy loves Angular, unfortunately. All right. Sorry, this guy here. So, and I'm a super huge fan of Eddie. That's the reason even I did the same thing.
I have no hood today. It's too hot.
And that's exactly why I'm also regretting. I hate seeing me like this. Anyway, so today we are going to do something like, oh, wow, cool.
Yes, so today, what are we building, Praveen?
Today, yes, we are building something super awesome, and it's raining outside heavily, which is bad in London. Anyway, so today what I'm going to do now is we will be looking into creating a full stack application. So front end will be handled by me because Eddie has an allergic reaction to React. Allergic reaction to React. Wow, nice. See, he's already dying. Hey, come on, Eddie, come on. Okay.
And we're starting early. We were so excited. Look, now is the time to start. We were starting early. And just to let all of you know that, yeah, we are using React today. I have spoken to Nick, who's in the chat. Nick Carrigan, and we are going to do an Angular version of this in a few weeks' time, I think, as well. So that's going to be super exciting to see. I have a Svelte one coming up. I've already done a Nuxt one. I have a Next one coming out soon. So it's super exciting to see the comparison and get all of your feedback. And hopefully we improve the app every time. So yes, so it's going to be React to the front end. We're going to use React Bootstrap to make it look pretty. Praveen's going to show us how to use that. And then we're also going to use Express, because I did use Next.js in a previous video on Nuxt for the front end, which is a view-based framework. But a lot of people got confused with too many features. So we thought we'd use Express for this one, keep it really lightweight and simple. And I'll show you how simple it is to add DataStax as well to persist your data. So loving the comments in the chat. I mean, this is brilliant. So really awesome to have you all here. I'm super excited. Let me so we don't waste any time. Let me share my screen and get started. We're going to start right from the beginning. Like, I haven't created a repo. I haven't added Praveen to live code share. Nothing. I've just got my terminal in front of me. So how
do I do the live code share thing?
Let's figure it out. So what I'm going to do first, I need to, first of all, if I go to my repos directory, and then I'm going to create the React project, open VS Code, I think, and then add you to that before we do anything else.
I'll teach you.
So let's do it. So just create the project. If I remember correctly, it's npx create React.
Create-react-app. This is the first thing. Then you have to write your directory name. We'll use something like, what is the directory name should we do?
Okay, so we'll do something like, I don't know, Fullstack React.
DataStax React? Because we are going to use DataStax.
Yeah, okay, we'll do React DataStax. Perfect. So it's like starting at React all the way to the back end, which is DataStax. So let me.
So what we are going to do here is npx is node package executor. Create React app is the thing that is going to get installed. Like, you know, it's gonna create all the boilerplate for you. Be lazy like me, just like me. Just be lazy like me. So that is what we are going to do. And then React-DataStax is the folder name where you will be executing things. So what this thing does is, like, being a lazy person, I would ask help from all the other people to do stuff for me. So the other people here are non-living people who are just applications here. So create React app is one of the awesome application, which is a boilerplate. So it is going to give you all the basic, the basically whatever setup that you need for running your React application, that will be created by it in the folder that you specify. So here we have created the folder as React-DataStax.
Perfect. And while that's running, a really good point by Gaurav, will this be on GitHub? So let's just add it to 100%. GitHub now straight away. And Carl, thank you so much for answering that question. That's awesome. I love it when people collaborate.
That's why, Eddie, you have to learn from me. I first create the repository and then clone it using VS Code, and then I'll do the npx create React app. See how bad you are?
It's all going to work out the same way. Don't worry. Here we go. Let's hit new. Let's have a look. Let's hit new, and we'll create it. We'll call it the same as our folder name. We will say it was React
DataStax. React DataStax.
Okay, and then I'm going to give it a description. We will say full stack app using React, Express, and DataStax.
Awesome.
DataStax AstroDB. Let's give it the right name. It's going to be public. I'm not going to add anything else because I want to see what comes in the create React app.
So once you have done this, you just need to do the second part of it. Just do git init and then git add everything. Then use the git remote add origin. Then do git push -origin main or whatever it is.
Exactly. So let's have a look. So it has finished. Let me bring this up a little bit. So there we go. So it has finished creating that. So if we can now navigate into our React DataStax app.
You use CDs. I never use CD. I'll just put the React-DataStax because I use the shell called ZSH. ZSH doesn't need you to use a CD command. So it's easier.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm using OZSH, but I didn't realize that could happen. But let's keep it so everyone can get familiar with it.
Why don't you do one thing? Just type in public and press enter.
Public. Oh, let me hit tab. Public.
Yep. Okay. Enter. See?
Oh, nice. Okay.
And
cool.
dot. No.
Don't just dot. Okay, I see what you mean.
All right.
Okay. Let's not make Praveen cry.
Let's do the git commit and git add and git commit.
We've already got a git repo. You can see here it says master. So let's have a look if it's got any remotes. It shouldn't do. No, it hasn't. So as Praveen's saying, we can do git remote and we
add origin. Just copy and paste
this line exactly. So
you can copy the bottom line which says git remote add origin.
I can remember it.
Look down. It's just below your
git remote add origin. This is the bit I remember off by heart. I don't remember anything else. This is the only thing I remember. I'm trying to look smart. So here we go. So we add the origin. So if I do git remote -v this time, we can see that we've got two origins. So we've got the repo. So let's push that straight up. I don't like master actually. You know what? Let's rename that. I'm not too big keen of that. So let's just check out main. And we switch to main. So now we can go git push origin main. And let's push that up to the repo. My password, as always, is password. I'm just joking. It is not. And then if we refresh the GitHub page, There you go. So we've got this initialized app, and it's got instructions on how to start it. So shall we start it, Praveen, and see how it works?
Yes, please.
Let's open VS Code and get Praveen added first as well. So while we're doing that, let's have a look at the chat.
Monorepos and other things.
Oh, great question about the monorepo. Yes. We'll create a monorepo. Yes, we should create a monorepo actually, because then it's just all in one place on GitHub. Good point. So Carl, as always, brings up a really good point. So what we should do is create 2 directories in there.
But
so
anyway, we don't have a backend as such, right? We don't even need a backend.
We'll have
Oh, we do
Express.
have it. Okay.
Yeah. So what we can do, you know what? That was really quick. We could always delete it. We could always move the React DataStax down one directory if we wanted. So there's a couple of things we can do, but I've already committed it to GitHub, but that's not the end of the world.
That's fine. That's fine.
So what we can do, there's a couple of things we can do. You can delete the Git history as well, and just
let's not delete the Git history. We started wrong, so we can also tell the world how you can make it right.
Okay,
it's not the end of the world.
Yep, that's true. So okay, so let's make the directory. Let's call it the UI.
Use take.
Use what?
Take. Take.
Why take?
Take directory name. Take front end. Okay, or UI. If you're being so lazy, go on.
Okay, you want front end. Okay, we'll do front end. And what does take do?
Press enter and you will see. See? It just creates the complete stuff for you.
So it created the folder and put me into it.
Put me into it, yes.
Okay, so now we need to go back up one to move everything.
Just do.
Okay, so we move everything. So if I move node modules, I'm going to move that to, let me see. I'm going to go that to front
Actually,
end.
you can do one thing. You just use open dot and then drag everything and drop it. As simple as that. That would be far easier in this case.
That is true. Okay, let's do that. Let's do open it. And we're going to grab that, all of those, and we're going to
put it on
the front end.
That's it, done.
Okay, perfect. And then let's make the API or the back end to be consistent as well. So now we have 2 folders in there, which is great. And let's do another commit, and we'll say
you need to add first.
Oh yes, good point. So because if we do a git status, you'll see that.
So what is status -s?
It's a summary, so it just shows you a list of the left column is what is staged, and the right column is what is not staged. So it's like a summary. So it shows that these have all been deleted, and then if I do an add and do it again, it should say move. Let's have a look. Oh, maybe the git ignore isn't ignoring node modules. Let's have a look. That's taking a long time. We will see. Let's catch up with the chat. While
Git ignore is supposed to be moved as well, yes.
Web Shivam, yes. We're currently creating a boilerplate project, as Carl suggested. We're going to use React for the front end and Express for the back end and DataStax for the database. Why is there no git ignore? That could be an issue, so we're gonna find out the same. Yes, create the same. Follow along. We're going to be pushing this up to GitHub as we go along.
The reason why you are not able to see git ignore is because it starts with a dot, and Nick, we don't need to use git mv, but still it works. Both works.
Yeah, git mv is another shortcut, which is good. So let's have a look. So yes, git mv is another popular. I don't know why I never use that. I always forget. Yes, so you can see add all no modules, which is terrible. So let's just open this up in VS Code and check why it's not being ignored, because I would have thought in the front end.
Just put the git ignore inside the front end.
Because I didn't move it. Yes, that's true. So if I do a list all, see, I did it Praveen's way in the Finder and using open, and then
no, I did not finish it. You have to do first that, and then press LL. Type in LL. Okay.
Move to front end. There we go. So now it will still be broken because I've already added it. So what I need to do is do a git reset to unstage everything. And then it should be back to normal. As you can see, we're back to where we are. And if we do a git add now, we should be golden. There we go. So you can see this. It needs to say
everything is renamed.
Everything is renamed. If we did a git move, as Nick
wait. It's raining and don't move it. No. What happened, Nick? Is there a problem?
No. I'm explaining doing it the other way. So if we had done a git MV, we wouldn't have had to add the files. Git would have automatically jumped straight to R. So the suggestion that Nick is making is to just, rather than us doing 2 steps, having to have the question marks and doing the add, then it's a shortcut, another shortcut way of doing it. So it's better. So we can. We could have done that. That would have made more sense. But we got there in the end by doing a couple of extra steps.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So we're there now. Let's do a commit to say that we've now fixed, moved React to subdirectory.
I know what Nick is trying to say. Got it. That's an awesome idea, Nick. I'm going to use the same thing in my future applications.
Let's have a look. Is it raining? It's always raining here. Wait, hold up. Don't move it. No. I want a different ignore for the backend because I'm guessing they might have different files. There might be a .mv file and so forth. So I was going to move that rather than have it in the parent to keep it as a monorepo. So there's nothing in the parent repo. Everything is, you're right. So Nick says it can be done that way, and Cedric agrees. I prefer for a monorepo, you keep each folder completely separate. So there's nothing, that's my preference. There is nothing in the parent repo. Otherwise it gets a bit messy and a bit confused. So the only thing I would have is the .git, nothing else. Everything is almost like different repos. Okay, so we've got that. Let's get this up and running. So we make this bigger. And let's have a look.
Command J.
Sorry?
Yeah, Command J and just go into the front end and then type in, okay, yeah. I mean, why do you want another command line when you have, just close this, kill this?
Because I have to make the screen bigger. There isn't a lot of real estate in here. So because I have to zoom in on the code. So you
can actually minimize it as well. That's the reason. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I prefer this. So
okay.
Let's have a look. So we're here now. Yeah, go on. Sorry,
This is exactly what I was trying to say. LL will give you all the files. Anyway, use npm start. So this will start the application.
Okay, and the application has opened on here. Let me bring it over. There we go. So we have a React app running. Okay, I feel powerful. Made a React app with the command line. We got there. Let's just talk about some of these folders maybe, and then we'll make a quick change to prove that it works and so forth. So node modules, everyone's pretty familiar with that. Public, Praveen, what's this for?
So public is the folder where you will be getting the index.html file and all the other static files that are going to be in the public folder. For example, you might have some logos, favicons, and the manifest file. Manifest file is mainly for, how should I say this? They might contain, like, in case if you're installing this as an app, it will have a lot of more details, like the icon that needs to be displayed when you're doing it as a shortcut. Those kind of things will go into the manifest JSON. If you have a look at the manifest JSON, it will be about icons. You can have a look at it. And robots.txt, everyone knows what it does. So robots will actually allow or disallow search engine to crawl the page. That's it. That's about the public folder.
Okay, cool. And then in the source folder.
Source folder, what I would like you to do is, starting with, can you please create 3 folders, which is, one is components.
Okay, before we get to that, let's explain some of these files and let's get you access to this. So live share, let's get Praveen access to live share. So I want to do a share. Let's have a look. Did this with Carl before, it should work. Sign into GitHub. Okay, sounds good. I don't know, every time it asks me to sign in. Oh, that was quick. Here we go. And then it's creating a link. Okay, copy the link. I want to DM that to you on Discord, Praveen.
Or you can use the private chat on the StreamYard.
It's gone on Discord already. Have you got it open, or do you want me to send it on the private chat on StreamYard?
I got it on. I got it. Okay, cool. So I've got this prod.
And hopefully you'll join. And while you're doing that, Nick talks about in the monorepo has a package JSON which allows Nick to spin up the backend and front end concurrently. Yeah, that's true. That's what I did in the past as well. I just found that package JSON just became a bit, I don't know, messy, and I prefer to try and keep, again, as I mentioned, just my folders as if they were separate repos. But yeah, it's interesting to see how different people use monorepos. I do think it is quite interesting.
Eddie, I'm trying to install the
plugin. Okay. No problem. You carry on. While you're doing that, I'm just going to do a quick change.
Unfortunately, yes. Just wait. Live share is not supported on my machine.
What?
Damn. I'm using Mac OS 10.12. It's no longer supported by VS Live Share.
Okay, don't worry. We'll pair on one computer. It's fine. No problem. We'll pair old school. So what we'll do is I'm just going to change this writing, and I'm just going to say something just to make sure it works. So let's have a look. So where would I find that code? So it says here open source app.js. So it says edit to, okay, underneath that, I'm just going to put another bit of text and say, welcome to Eddie Hub. Hit save. Let's see if it reloads. It reloads and it appears underneath. So it works. I just want to check. I think it's always a good place to start to check that it just works. Okay. So Praveen talked about making some components folder, I think. So let's have a look. Okay, so did you say make a components folder? Let's do that. So new folder, components, capital C, all lowercase. How does it go?
Lowercase. All these folders are lowercase.
Okay.
Create another folder called styles. No, not inside that.
Oh, okay. Inside source.
SRC. Yeah,
okay, yeah. Folder.
Styles.
Styles. Okay.
Another folder tests.
I don't think we're gonna have time to write test today.
No, I mean we'll just throw it inside that. Okay. That's enough for now because we are going to get rid of the logo.svg. So app.css goes into the trash. App.js goes into the components. App.test.js, let it go to the tests.
Okay, so okay, I see what you mean, moving things around. So that goes into components. Okay.
Yeah.
This goes into the tests.
Yes.
This one.
Trash.
Index.js.
Index should stay there. Okay. Logo trash.
Okay.
Because Eddie says React is trash, so we can put the logo.
To be honest, I just want to delete the whole front end and let's get it going with Angular in 2 seconds.
No. So we have 3 files which are really important in this main folder, in the SRC folder. One is the index.js, which is the main index file, which is used by the Node.js runner to run the whole thing. Report web vitals is a file which is mainly used for no idea, and setup test is going to set up the unit testing platform for React using React testing library. So that's about the 3 files which are supposed to be here. And yes, I shouldn't be saying this way that report web vitals, I have no clue about it, but I'm being a lazy person. I'll later learn it. Anyway, that name.
What it says here, if I just add something, if you, I noticed in index.js is if you want to start measuring performance in your app, pass a function to log results. For example, report web vitals console logs. It seems to be doing with performance. So that's what it looks
Nick
like.
says Angular starts with TS, and I feel that is BS. I'll leave.
TS, yes. I mean, I wish I had
TS is BS.
No, TypeScript is awesome. I miss TypeScript, but we'll rave about that on our live stream.
Anyway, don't worry. You are not gonna do anything on that, so that's completely fine. So VS Code is trying to load stuff from the live share.
Okay, interesting. You can also do with create React app. You can do template TypeScript. Okay, interesting. I will have to try that next time. Cool. Okay. Sorry. What were you saying, Praveen?
I just used the web version of the live share, but it doesn't seem like it is even loading the files.
No problem. So now I've moved these. Do I need to change any code to make this work?
You just need to rename only one thing. So go to the index.js.
Yeah.
And then on the top, you have to get rid of the line number 3.
Yeah, okay.
Remove it. And then for app alone, you need to do react.components/app.
Okay, and then we can delete can we delete React
No,
as well?
you shouldn't. You
faster?
shouldn't.
We should delete
if you do
Angular,
that, Angular will come and kick you.
Angular.
Right.
Okay,
so make
cool.
it components. Make it components.
Oh, with an S, yes.
Third line. Yes.
Good spot.
Yeah, I guess that should work. And go to app.js. It will not work yet.
Oh, it will not work yet. Okay.
Yeah,
app.js. Sorry.
You said you wanted to kill React, right? Trash everything. Command A, delete.
No, we can't delete it yet. Delete these two though. We don't
everything.
Have anymore.
Just delete everything.
What?
Yeah, let's use it in a better way.
No,
okay.
Let's check it works first. 1 second.
It won't.
It won't.
It won't. You have used line number 5. Line number 5 has to be deleted.
Yes. Okay, yes, that's true. Okay, should I delete all of it then? Is that what you're saying?
No, just delete line number 5. I'll tell you what you need to do next.
Okay. What next?
Okay, save it and check if this works. I'm closing VS Code. Microsoft isn't working for me. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, Microsoft, why don't you fix things?
Logo.
Okay, superb.
Oh, we must have missed something.
What?
Did it work? Oh, it did work.
It worked. It worked.
It worked.
It worked.
Yeah,
perfect.
It had an error for us, I think, with the old page, and then it updated, so that's fine.
Yeah. It takes some time. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No way. You shouldn't bash React. React is like God. Angular is just there.
Shout out to everyone who's here supporting us. It is so much fun. Big shout out to you all. Too many awesome people to list. You're all great. Thank you so much.
We've got people from Morocco. Hey, Mohammed, Ibn,
Sassy, Cedric, Nick, Rahul. Who else? Carl, Mikey, Ison. Hope I pronounced that right. I hope I'm getting better. But awesome to have all you here and to why am I seeing it tolerating this nonsense? Which nonsense? We love Angular. I love Angular. I can't wait for the Angular one. So cool. Okay, what next? Shall we import Bootstrap next? What do you think?
We'll just go ahead and use the React strap, or else it will be a double work. So just go to public folder. So remember, we were talking about why the public folder exists. Go to public folder, go to index.html, go to getbootstrap.com, and then add the Bootstrap links here. As simple as that.
Okay.
And Eddie, are you seriously using this? Okay, this is only for web, right? Okay, cool. Just copy that thing. And just the CSS part, just go back to your VS Code.
Okay.
Add it wherever you want.
Okay. Wherever I want. Okay, I want to add it.
Wait. Preferably at the last line before the head closes.
Oh, you think so? Okay, we'll do the last line before the head closes. Okay.
Before head closes, yes. Okay. That's a good place. Yep, save it. And you should be able to see that the UI should have changed by now to an extent by... Yes, so all these things have become normal now. That's because of the
Can I ask a question? Do you not like React Bootstrap?
It is good, but I know the classes by heart. See, even that there are like multiple steps here. So instead, I'll just do only one simple thing, as simple as that.
This is easier, no?
No, that is easier. Comparing with this, the one which we are doing is easier.
You're the boss today, so you tell me. Okay, so we'll do it your way.
Right. So what we'll do is first get rid of this header part. Get rid of the whole header. Delete it. So let's use a nav header and stuff like that. So go back to your the React documentation. We are going to do a lot of copy paste. So normal React
documentation, normal React.
Yeah. Sorry. Bootstrap documentation.
Okay.
On the search docs, use navbar. Nav, go to the third one. Just keep going down.
Yeah.
There should be only one with just a text. Oh, you scrolled a lot. Sorry, man.
Down.
Okay, go on top. Go on.
This
top.
This one?
No. There should be only one thing. Just go to the top, extreme top. You scrolled. Okay, navs and tabs. Not this one. I was telling nav bar.
Nav bar. Next one down. I was close. I clicked on the wrong one. I was just checking you were awake. We were all just checking Praveen was awake.
Yeah. Go down. No,
I'm loving
no,
the comments in the chat. Keep
no,
going down.
we'll copy paste. Okay, this one ID as a heading. Just copy the as a heading part.
Okay. Oh, as a heading. Okay, yeah.
Yes, please. Just copy this and paste it over there. Instead of header. Yes. And can you just you have Mac, right? So can you do this way? So double click on class equal to class and select equal to till equal to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Command D.
Command D. Okay.
Again. Okay. Now just convert them into class name, please.
Oh, you have to do this voodoo stuff because I see. Yeah, you don't have to do this in Angular, do you, Nick?
No, I would have done it in a better way, easy way.
I know, but let's do old school for now.
Okay, fine then. Let's use the old school way. Change the navbar as the heading from navbar to let's. Okay, what are we doing really?
Okay, so we're gonna make. I want to make a list of Eddie Hub user events. So later on, we're gonna have events on Discord.
Eddie, you're just copying me, right? Okay, just go for it. Or else take the source code from my previous event. As simple as that.
No, that's fine.
That's easier, actually, to be honest.
Okay, no worries. Now we're going to build it up from scratch so people can follow on the journey, and we're going to build a list of events, and so we can see what people have been doing, and we're going to manually create these events for now, but later on we could plug them in with actually events from Discord bot or events from GitHub Actions and so forth. So maybe we say Eddie Hub events. Not event, Eddie Hub members events, because it's not event like a conference event. It's like, I don't know, events. We can rename that later on. So if I save that, there we go. Okay, that's looking good. People miss
we have more than 20 people watching. Boom.
Cool. Okay. Let's have a look. With so much in the chat, your views on Vue. I really like Vue. I think I'm going to build.
On Vue is no Vue. No Vue is here, so no Vue.
I think I'm going to build one of our apps in Vue.
See, the problem is Angular is mom and React is dad, and Vue has been born, so shouldn't be there.
And Bootstrap is just. Do you want to explain a bit about Bootstrap, Praveen?
Sure.
As well?
So if you're being more lazier, look at that. We have got a nice header there. How many of you want a dark header? All you need to do is a simple class change, and Bootstrap is a front-end CSS library. So instead of line number 4, navbar light and BG light, change both the light into dark. That's it.
Okay, that's it. Save it.
There you go.
Awesome.
So this is what actually Bootstrap provides you with, and I'll show you in a simple, quick second what you can do with Bootstrap. In this way, like we will just right away we will create something for Eddie events, like within 1 minute. Eddie is gonna do that. Eddie, go to the source, quick.
Yeah, what are we doing?
So what we are going to do now is, I want you to write in the emmet mode. So inside the after the nav. No, sorry.
After the nav, yeah. Sorry.
After the nav, but use dot container. Give a greater than symbol. Dot. Oh, wait. You are in the JavaScript mode. Can you click on the JavaScript in the bottom? Down line, blue color line.
Yeah, whereabouts?
JavaScript. Click on JavaScript.
Oh, yeah.
Type in JSR.
JSR.
Enter.
Okay.
Great. Now use dot row.
Oh,
what did you do? Okay.
Dot
row.
Yeah.
Greater than symbol.
Yeah.
Dot call -4.
Yeah.
Enter. Great. So just put hello inside that.
Hello.
So this hello part is the box that we are going to use for displaying all the events. Okay. So what you can do is, can you please wrap the whole line and wrap it using the flower bracket? Do you know what a flower bracket is?
From Mario, when you get the flower power thing, no?
Yeah. Whatever you say, like it is the function body bracket.
This
template.
one.
Yes,
Curly
right.
braces. Yeah.
Curly braces. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Why did I forget that? All right. I need to.
No worries.
Okay. Now, if we want a lot of these things, what we can do is, can you create a small array box before div? Before div?
Yeah.
No, not that div. On the same line, just after the curly
Okay,
brace.
got you. So
Just
something
after the
like
curly brace. Just
like
after the
that.
curly brace. You have to do the same thing, but just after the curly brace.
Okay, got you. Okay, something like that.
Dot map. So yes, item, then
right.
equal to, greater than, and that's it. Save it. Oh, it will not work. Close the bracket at the end. Close the parenthesis at the end. Before that.
Yes, missing one. You're right.
Perfect. That's it. That's it. Save it.
Okay, so we should have nothing on the screen there, right?
There will be nothing on the screen because there is nothing on the array. So can you add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Save it. We have hello.
Excellent. So this is the easiest way where you can just create a simple thing. And someone was asking, okay, Eddie, just a quick, please, I beg you to stop this Copilot shit. It is doing nonsense.
No, come on, it saves my ass all the time. Copilot is amazing.
No, it is like ruining my ass.
Let's move on. It's helping me learn React faster. It helped me with Next.js.
No, actually, it's ruining your learning. That's the reason. Okay, anyway. So get rid of the hello, press enter there, and then I'm going to say you what you need to put.
Okay, so I'm guessing we need something like...
Panel. We need to use a card. You need to use a card. So go back to your Bootstrap's documentation. Use a card. Okay. Whichever card you like. This actually works.
Let's see.
Just use this one.
No, I don't like that one. I've got something in mind. Wait a second. Something with like an image on the side, maybe with... Oh, we've gone too far. Oh,
it's down there. It's down there on the right side. If you see this image caps.
Yeah.
So check out this. This is a bottom cap. This is a top cap.
I want to left. Yeah, this one. Perfect. Yes. To the left. I think that makes sense.
So just copy the code here. Yes, please.
Copy the code. I always copy the code. Who am I talking about?
You will always do it. Unfortunately, that's the thing. Okay, because you are a developer, right? So can you just make everything into class name, please? Class to class name. That's the first thing.
Okay.
Change. Replace. And then one thing which you want to do is on line number 16, you have to self-close the image tag.
Got you. Okay.
I guess that's it. It's done.
Save that. Will it work?
Yeah, it works.
Ooh.
Wait. Save it first. It was not saved, I believe.
No, it's saved. Let me refresh. Oh, here we go.
Style prop expects a mapping from... Okay, got it. Go back. There is a style max width kind of a thing,
yes,
right? Get rid of the style.
Okay. Does style not work in React?
Do not. Style works in React, but please avoid using inline styles. That's what React tries to say. Okay.
Okay.
React always tries to save your ass. Okay, go back to the header. We just need some space. So let's try to Copilot doesn't know React anyway.
All right, Eddie. Don't worry. Good to have you here. Okay. People are enjoying this too much. They're enjoying me struggle. Okay, cool. So, what next, Praveen? So we get an image.
Literally, Eddie, I am struggling here because you're not okay. All right. Anyway, get back to work. So the first thing that we need to do is get some space above the thing. So go to the header part. I guess it should be the nav. I need one class for the nav. Okay, go back. Go to the top.
Right at the top. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Got you.
Line number 4. Please add 2 classes. One is the MB-4 class, which will give you a lot of space below the nav bar. MB margin bottom -4 MB4, and then let's use a shadow.
Okay. How do I do that?
Shadow class. That's it. If you think of it, that's the class. Not down.
Okay, let's have a look.
Ooh.
Okay, it looks cool. Let's make it a bit bigger. Okay, nice.
Make it shadow -sm so that it looks better.
What will SM? Small. Okay.
Screw it. Shadow is enough. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I think shadow is enough. I think it's better you see it a bit more.
Okay, so now we have got
Love
something
the
like
support
this.
from people. It's going well. I think it's going terrible. So I'm glad you think it's going well. This is great. Thank you.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Okay, so can I just try and break things a bit? If I do 4, 5, okay, it goes to the next line already. Perfect. Okay, this is cool. Okay, it doesn't squish it all up. Perfect. Okay, that's looking good so far already. Let's get an image in place. So let's grab, if we go to GitHub and we go to Eddie Hub and we go to branding, let's just grab one of the mascots.
Cool.
Let's grab this one.
Are you planning to use the same image for everything?
Yeah, just use for now. We'll just use the same image for everything.
So just change the IMG SRC here.
There we go.
Cool then. I don't know whether this cross origin image will be working. Wow.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's looking good. So let's so we've got this kind of list thing. So what I was thinking also we probably should do is maybe we could get the list out of the database, or we could create the form to send things into the database first. And
so
then,
in simple terms, this is the React part, which we wanted to do it using database. So if you go back to the code, if you add any kind of like new element to that array, this database, this view will get changed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead of that, if you make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's all is enough right now, or 4, whatever.
I removed one. Let me go. Where is it gone? Oh, there we go.
Because you're bad. Okay, so you have got these 4 things. So this particular array, let's make it from the DataStax.
No, let's make it from the. We'll move it back one. So let's make it from the API first. We'll hard code it in the API. We'll get it appearing in the UI, and then we can remove it from the API to the DataStax. And the UI won't change because it doesn't care. It's getting the data from the API. It doesn't know if it's hard coded in the API or from the database. So let's do that next. Let's do a bit of Express. So I will bring up
Carl, I have an answer for you. Have you heard of Moment.js? So what can Eddie do is Eddie can fix in the time zone part, and then if it is sent through the Moment.js, what happens in the output will be you get your personalized time zone. So it won't be a big deal. We are also planning to do interplanetary time zone once Elon Musk does something like live in the Mars or something like that. So this could be like London GMT time zone, or is it Cydonia Mars time zone? You get it, right? Everything will be handled by Moment.js version 2, which will be soon created by Eddie, because Moment.js is now dead. Eddie, this is your chance.
That's true. I like the support from Carl saying the DataStax will be the easiest part. It will just be a few lines of how to do CRUD stuff with DataStax. It is straightforward.
Damn.
So
is it easier than React?
Much easier than React. So, but time zones, yes, Carl is right. Time zones are a freaking pain. So, yes, we'll end the stream when we get to that part. So they'll go, yes, we're going to do time zones. End.
There is something like Earth IST and Earth GMT and Cydonia Mars time zones.
Earth
CST.
IST. Okay, let's do the database side. I think Nick says he's here just for the banter, so let's do a bit more coding. Right, so we've got the front end, which we've already opened, and people can see that it's in the front end folder, but the back end folder is empty. So Praveen's going to help us do now the back end side. So I've gone to the ExpressJS website, and it doesn't have a create, I guess, like the others.
There is nothing you need to create anything. So what you need to do is just do a small favor. Do you have Replit already? Have you got Replit? Repl.it.
Oh no, I
haven't. You have a subscription?
No.
Okay, just go to Express Starter.
Is that
type in Express Starter on Google?
Is that Express Starter? Is Replit like code spaces, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
I have code spaces.
You don't need this. Sorry, not this one, please.
Oh, okay.
Second link, please. Express Hello World example. Just copy the whole thing and dump it there.
Okay, so let me create the project first. So what I need to do is we've got the
NPM
backend
init.
folder. So we need to do, npm init.
Some people really use CD.
I'm going to use Y, and so therefore it says yes to all the answers on the npm init. Doesn't ask me through each item. So now we've done that.
Use an index.js because you have given index.
Yeah, so I was going to do Vim, but actually, you know what? We can just touch index.js.
Index.js.
And then if we go to VS Code, we have this folder here.
Paste it.
So Praveen is saying to paste it. So can we copy this? No. So I just my old school copy. There's no button. So copy this. We didn't install Express yet, did we? So we need to do that.
So npm install Express, Morgan, and Cors, please.
Morgan and Cors. Okay, so we don't need save anymore. I don't think.
We don't need save anymore. Space Morgan, space Cors.
Morgan and Cors.
Sorry. Not. Okay, it was supposed to be NodeMon, not Cors.
I wondered why you were saying we might need Cors. We will need Cors.
Okay.
Are you sure you want Morgan though?
Let's have Morgan because we might need it. NodeMon, please.
Okay.
So you just need to change the start script. Nick, I don't want to say anything.
TS.
No.
We can't let Praveen cry. He's my guest on this live stream. We need to be nice to Praveen. You all need to go to subscribe to his YouTube channel as well, where you can find out more about React and JavaScript. And then convince him when he's on a live stream, type in the chat, do TypeScript, or do like I turn up and say, use Angular. I see also Rohan. Rohan was asking about Express or Next. Nest. I really love Nest, but we're going to use Express in this one. So thanks for that. I'm a bit slow with the chat
because I don't know the other thing.
What is Morgan for?
Morgan is a middleware for logging within Node.js. Thanks, CNAC.
Cedric beat us to it. I don't think we're going to need logging. We're just going to console log everything. So
no. I mean, that is the one which it is avoiding.
Okay. So next, you were saying to update package JSON for the start script. So we need
start
to
script
do,
with NodeMon. Start.
Oops. Yeah.
So it's NodeMon index.
Like that.
Give a comma. That's it.
Perfect. So if we save this, we should, in theory, if we hit that endpoint, which is /, what port is it running on? 3000. What ports?
3000.
It's running on 3000 as well. So we'll do 3001.
Let's use 3001. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So let's start that running. So the first tab up here we have for React. The second tab we will have for here. So npm start. All looks good. So as it looks good, let's open localhost 3001, and we have hello world.
Let's do one more thing. One more quick thing for React. Sure. So if you go to React's package.json, and create a new after the private rule, after line number 4, create another line. Okay. So type in proxy.
Okay.
And use yes, please. Just use that tab.
See, look at Copilot. Now you like Copilot. Okay.
No, I mean just make Copilot the shit again. Make it 3001. It is suggesting in the wrong way. Had it been created by Google, it would have even said, okay, Praveen, you're planning to think this way, right? Let me write the answer for you. That is the power of it. Is just copying things from open source GitHub repositories and doing it.
Let's answer some of the things in the chat real quick. Axios is for HTTP, which is brilliant for that.
It's for HTTP requests, yes.
Yeah, Winston. I've used Winston before. I've used Morgan before. I can't remember. I think one's a wrapper for the other, if I remember correctly. I'll have to check it out afterwards. If anyone knows any more, do share. Nick uses Winston. And Nick, I need to speak to you actually later on about that logging platform that you use. I need to probably have a look at that for our AD Hub project.
Okay, I'm just looking at the Winston and Morgan. Looks nice.
Okay, so what does this proxy mean? So now we've added proxy. So we explain to people what that means.
Definitely. So let's go back to our app.js. So we will be using the same 3000. We don't want to use 3001. That is the reason why we are using proxy here. So what you can do is chapter. Okay, this will be bad anyway. But let's do this. Go to the top before the return function. So create an Axios. Do you want to install Axios, or just for now, let's use a fetch right now?
Just use fetch, yeah.
Yep. Use fetch. Use /API/ events. Let's use events. And go to your app.js, sorry, index.js in the previous one.
Whoa, wait, one second. Let me just do an ignore on this. I noticed 1,000 files here. So let me just do a new file, .git ignore, and just do
node modules.
I got to say, I do miss Nest.js, where it just handles all of this for you. It's so cool. I know people get scared about frameworks, so
no. There is also another boilerplate for Angular as well, but it's just that we decided not to use it. As simple as that. Hey Sabah, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Okay, so in this function app, just can you okay, first thing, you need to create a endpoint. Okay, so go back to your index.js and let's create an endpoint /API/data.
Okay, so people are interested in the proxy and the cause. This is where we're going to do it. Yes, okay, cool. So endpoint, yes. What were you saying, sorry?
Just duplicate line number 5, 6, 7, please.
Okay.
Just make /API/events. /API/events will be better, right?
No, it's on different ports, so it should be okay.
That would be nice. Okay, make it JSON. That's it.
Do you want me to hard code the data?
Yeah, that works actually, to be honest, yes.
Copilot, look at it look at this.
So that's not working, is it?
Why is it not working? Okay. I think Praveen broke it. No, wait, I fixed it.
Okay.
Look at this.
Okay. Copilot, why don't you just copy and paste every single damn thing, whichever you know?
Oh no, I want name, and I think user as well is the other thing I'd want. We want to know who it is. And we'll use people from the audience here. So we've got name, not name of the event.
We'll use Rohan Kulkarni and...
so we'll just do Eddie to begin with. We'll add some more people later on. And then we'll just do another one. And then we'll do...
the comma.
Sorry? Oh, comma,
don't forget the comma.
That's true. We'll do this as Praveen. When we go to the database, we'll do more. And we'll just leave that.
Okay, this is enough for now. Save it.
Okay, perfect.
So now let's try to do the fetch from app.js.
We check this first. Refresh this. There's no change. And if I go to members, not members, what am I talking about? Events. We can see the events on the page. So we know it works from an API perspective. So hopefully everyone's following along. We're using Copilot at the moment. It's a bit of a love-hate relationship. I love it. Praveen hates it. Carl, I think, hates it.
Because it was not open for me. I have tried for asking Copilot access. But unfortunately, I did not even get a possible opportunity to use it. Okay, let's go back to our app.js.
Okay, to go back to the React side. Yeah, okay.
Yes, let's use a fetch and let's try to get the code here using a state. So do you want to use useState?
Use state. Okay, sounds good.
Doesn't it automatically import for you? How bad it is. Copilot, why don't you do something about that? Copilot, are you alive?
Sorry, isn't use state something like this?
You have to use an array bracket, square brackets.
Square bracket. You're right. That's a good point. There we go. Oh no, use reduce.
Let's use reducer. No, not that.
Not that. So we'll type it. So the first one is the variable, right? So it will be events.
Events.
And then the second one is set. Look at that! Come on, Copilot, rock!
Come on, Copilot, do this. When who's going to import the?
Okay, wait. Let me see. Okay, yeah, there's Copilot? No import. Okay, let me see. Import, use state. Come on, Copilot.
Okay.
And we'll need the use effect later, I think, won't we?
We might.
Yes, we will, I'm sure.
Okay, no, we will be using right now. Use effect right now.
Okay. So use effect. Oh, look at this. Also complete.
Go on. It's okay.
Oh, look at that. Autocomplete. Okay, come on, everyone write in the chat that Copilot is awesome. So Praveen doesn't hate Copilot. Praveen is jealous. Let me bring that up on the screen. That made me laugh. I think Praveen, Nick has just sussed.
No, Copilot is jealous about me, Nick. It's not me.
Okay, let me hit tab and I'll
let's
change
use slash
this.
events instead of git API dot whatever it is.
Cool.
No. Just remove everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good. Dot then. Okay, come on, Copilot, where are you? Dead?
There we go. Look at that.
No, it has to complete fully. Yeah, then response data. Go on. Set events of response data. Come on, Copilot. I'm expecting you to finish it. Yes.
Look at that. That's pretty
After
cool.
we speaking about it. Yes.
Okay.
No, you have to pass on an empty array, please.
Oh, yes, of course, the starting thing. Otherwise, you get this infinite loop.
Exactly. And last one thing which you wanted to do is set events should be in the functional mode, not in this way. So set events equal, like convert it into a function instead of response data. Can you create a function
inside here?
Yes, please. Instead of response data, pass on an empty function that has a return data of response data.
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Yes, 100%.
No, data come on. Copilot says this. Do we trust Praveen or do we trust Copilot?
This will give you a error in React, which you will see later.
Okay, let's try it. Okay, so if I can I replace this now with events?
Exactly.
And then we could put in card title, I could put
open the braces, item dot.
What do we have? We have name. Okay.
Item dot name.
Item dot name. We need a
second
key,
one is item dot
well.
author. The whole paragraph, let it be item dot author.
Oh yes, good point. Item dot author.
And don't forget to use the thing there on the top.
The date and time.
This is enough for now. So go above. Go above. In the go down. Sorry, map function. Map function, instead of item, just give item comma key. And use key as a prop in the div class name call for. So after the call for, key equal to key. Open the braces.
Oh, these braces. Okay.
Yeah, curly braces. Save it. Let's see what it does.
So you're saying it will break because of this?
It will not break. It will show some errors. It will give you some warnings in the code. First thing, is it even working? It's not working.
What have I done? Oh, one error. Unexpected token in JSON. That's usually in the network call. Let me bring that up and have a look. Let's refresh this.
Did you restart?
No, I didn't. Events. You need to enable JavaScript to run this app.
Can you please restart the Node.js? Sorry, restart the front end, because front end we changed the package.json to include the
That's true. You're right. Because we're using the proxy now. So remind me about the proxy again. So because you put proxy in, that means you don't have to put the full URL in here. Is that
you don't need to? Because see, whenever you are trying to use a real application, all the APIs and all those things, even though they are all microservices, they will be in the same domain, correct? Because we should avoid the CORS. We should also wrap everything into a monorepo, like how Nick has said, and Nick or other person, whoever has said. So this way, this is going to help you in like lot of things, right? So that is the thing.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I always type it here, but you're right. That makes it a bit simpler. Okay, cool. Okay, so that now works. So we've got two, event 1 and event 2, which comes from the database. Event 1 and event 2. So that looks good. So now let's start plugging this into the
Go ahead and plug in DataStax. I want to learn what it does.
Okay, Carl is gone now, and Carl was going to be helping me from the chat. Carl's gone for dinner. Carl, no, I need you. Next time we start off with the back end, the back end. Okay, so it's all on me now. So let's bring up the docs. You know me, I have terrible memory. I don't remember anything. So if we go to I can log into DataStax and I can show everyone's login with my GitHub. And while that's logging me in, I can also go to, I use the Astrojs collection. So here we go. And let's go to their documentation. So Here we go. Here's the documentation. So it's npm install Astrojs collections. We'll do that because the way you do it is really straightforward. All you need to do is require it or import it, and then you create a client with which you log in, you get from your dashboard here. We get DB ID, DB region, and token, and then you have a namespace, which is like where you can put all your tables or your collections in there. And you mention your collection that you want, and then you can do a get if you go to the ID. You can do a find, all for a list. You could do without. You could do it with empty objects, so therefore you get everything. And then you can do a create. Like create is so simple. It's just like one line. So let's just do that. Okay, so let's do that first. So first of all, I need to do. Let me install this SDK because it's just so much easier to use that. We're going to install it in the API. So here we go. Backend, npm install Astrojs collections.
So this is the first step for the backend, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm using my DataStax mug as well. So Tran, good night. We'll see you soon. What is DataStax for? Great question, Rohan. So DataStax is a database. It's it's like Mongo. So it's a NoSQL database, but it's serverless. So it's Cassandra behind the scenes, but DataStax have built Astra, which is a serverless database. So you get the free credit, like $25 of free credit per month, and each time you make a request, it comes out of your credit. But as you can see, I have $50 of credit, and I haven't used $2 yet. I got $48 remaining. And I'm doing lots of reads and writes and so forth. It's like 40 gigs of data storage, like, I don't know, 30 million reads, 5 million writes or something. It's loads. I think when your application uses more than $25 a month for the free credit, you'll be making lots of money. So it doesn't really matter anyway. So you can connect via REST. So we could go straight over REST. You can connect via the SDK, which will eventually go via REST. You can connect via GraphQL, which we're going to do a live stream in a few weeks with Shruti from PayPal, who's going to teach us GraphQL. Wow. And you can also go over Cassandra Query Language, CQL, if you want to get really fancy and do some really cool stuff. But I don't know those ones, so I'm going to keep it really, really simple. Oh, great question. Thank you so much. This is why I love doing live stuff, because if I did this as a video, which I probably will do as a video, just as a kind of a short video, but I'd say things I wouldn't realize that I've made assumptions. So you're right. Great question about serverless. So with serverless, it means you pay for exactly what you use. So with things like Mongo Atlas or DigitalOcean Droplet, I know it's not a database, but that kind of payment principle, you're paying for an allowance per month. So for example, on a DigitalOcean Droplet or Mongo Atlas, you pay $5, $10 a month, and you get a certain amount of allowance. But with serverless, you pay for your exact usage. So if 1 month you have 1 million queries, you get charged the $1. If the following month you have no queries, you get charged absolutely nothing, basically. So that's what serverless means. AWS Lambda is another example of that.
So for example, my question, even I have the same question ID. So for example, if I have a simple PHP file or simple Node.js file that has a single JS file or single PHP file that is going to help me send an email or run a web hook or something like that, can I use serverless for it? So will it actually process the form data and send it over?
No, you're thinking of Lambda, like serverless function. So DataStax have brought serverless to the database.
Okay.
So Lambda and processing an email or a function like that is a serverless function. But this is DataStax is a serverless database. I love how people are saying hi from where they're from. Awesome. Hi from Iran. We had Morocco earlier. I know we've got Carl from Germany.
I'm going to drop in my YouTube channel as well. Please go and click on the subscribe button there.
Yeah, you should be. I think you should be able to drop it in. I don't think YouTube will remove it. If they do, let me know.
Okay, so Rohan here, I really wanted to not fire him for asking this question. So this is exactly my question right now. So Rohan says, like, how can we implement contact forms in static like GitHub pages, which is static site? Can we implement contact forms that send an email when someone is posting through Lambda functions or serverless functions?
I missed that in the chat. Where is that? I was going to bring it up on screen. Okay.
On top, 6 p.m. Okay, there are so many chat messages in the 6 p.m.
Okay, don't worry. So
it is actually just above my the message which you just posted.
Oh.
Like contact form, Praveen.
Oh, okay, like contact form. Okay. So I don't understand the whole question. So let me see. So
okay, in simple terms, I will explain. I have a PHP file. So that accepts a post data, and based on the post data, it is going to send me an email to my Gmail address. Happy? Yes. Can I do it using serverless for free?
You can do it with serverless function. Yes. Yeah, like places like Lambda or Microsoft have one as well. Yes. So with serverless functions, yes. But DataStax is not for serverless functions. It's a serverless database. So the principle's the same. You pay for the exactly what you use rather than like an allowance. So for example, I've got a Kubernetes cluster on DataStax, and I'm paying for a VM to run that for like $10 a month or something like that. But if no one touches it and it doesn't do anything, I don't deploy anything, I'm still paying $10 a month. Whereas, and the same happens with Mongo Atlas. I know it's got a free tier, but as soon as you go onto the pay tier, you pay your $5, $10 a month. If you don't use it, you pay $5, $10 a month. If you do use it, then great. Whereas with the serverless stuff, so be it a function or a database, then you only pay for what you use. So the great thing is, not only is it cost effective, it scales infinitely. So for example, taking the other extreme, if my Kubernetes cluster on DigitalOcean just gets maxed out like 100%, there's nowhere for it to scale. I'd have to go in kind of manually and increase it maybe to a $20 a month, but I don't think I can decrease it afterwards. It's quite complicated. Same with AWS and GCP and so forth. But with serverless stuff like Lambda for the functions or DataStax, Astra for the database, it can scale almost infinitely, and it just comes out of your allowance and then charges you accordingly afterwards. But to give you an example, when I was using Lambda in the past, I don't use it so much anymore, I load tested for 100,000 users my application. It was, I think it was like an Express app on there, and 100,000 users. And I did millions of requests. I think you get like 4 million free per month. And I think in like 10 minutes or an hour or whatever, we had used like 20 million requests. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get a huge bill. It cost me like 20 cents because the buckets that you buy together are, you don't pay for like every single request once you go over your free allowance, but you pay for like almost every million usage. I don't know the exact kind of grouping, but each million usage or whatever the grouping is or the allowance is, you're paying like 5 cents or something like silly. So it's really, really cheap. So serverless functions are awesome, love them. And yeah, DataStax bought the first serverless database. So I've been using it for a few months now and really, really enjoying it. So hopefully that that explains it. So Slayer says it does. Any more questions, let us know. Falcon, it is a database. I will drop a link. Let me drop a link in the chat as well. It's a shame I haven't got VS Code live share working because Praveen could be coding at the same time.
Yeah,
Let me grab a link as well. Actually, there's a link to DataStax in the description below. It'll save me finding it. So yes, have a look at that.
And one more thing, AstraDB is something like JSON kind of a database, or is it the proper relational database?
The database is Cassandra, but Astra sits on top of Cassandra. And so that's what gives you the different connections. So you can go over REST, you can go over SDK. So give an example. If I pick my YouTube database, it says I've made this many requests and all the rest. If I go to connect, you can go over a document API, you can go over GraphQL, you can go over REST API, and it gives you the examples of how to connect with different languages.
Okay, so when Astra Astra can be used with a REST API, why do we even need a backend right now?
Because we don't want the tokens in our front end for one, and two, we might want to manipulate the data, and we will. We're going to have to manipulate the data a little bit in our back end, just reformat it and so forth. So we still need the back end, but the back end can be quite thin. And then if you want to go over SQL, you can as well. Okay, so let me. I've got the page open to connect. So we've installed. Hopefully that answers everyone's questions. How is it better? I mean, better is very subjective. It's using the right tool for the job. Is React better than Angular? Is Angular better than React? Or yes, the answer is yes to that one. Angular is better than React. No, I'm just joking. But my point is, it's the right tool for the job. Yes, there's massive overlaps in all of these, be it Angular, React, Vue, or Mongo and DataStax, Maria. But Maria is a SQL.
It's a fork off from MySQL.
Yeah, so it's a relational database. So it's a bit different. Mongo and DataStax are closer, but there's an overlap, but there's difference as well. So DataStax is Cassandra underneath. So they use the open source project Apache Cassandra, which powers like iCloud, Netflix, Facebook, and loads of other stuff. So it's pretty big. It's pretty powerful as well. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so I was going to add this on. So what I was going to do is, let me see. So we're going to go over the SDK, and then I've got to be careful not to hard code this. Let me set this as environment variable. So if I bring this into the code base, let me see.
Yeah, you don't want to put it into.
Yes, it's okay. We can do that. We're all smart people here, right? We can all work together, I'm sure. So let's.
Trust these people. Don't trust others. Like your YouTube is public.
I trust everyone here. It's fine. So let's have a look. So what we're going to do is we'll do this right at the top, and we'll create that, and we'll do that as environment variables. And I'll do it off screen. So I like to use an M file mostly, but rather than me adding that package, I will just do this quickly off screen now as well. So I've copied and pasted that. I just need to set these off screen with the export and then restart the app. And also what we're going to do here is replace this. So we've got this hard-coded stuff, and we're going to replace this. But in fact, there's going to be no data in there. We will need to create some data, but I am worried about sharing my tokens. I should have prepared this before. Not very smart of me. So what we can do is we'll do a find on the collection. So here we go. Oh, actually, that won't work because it's an await, and it's not in an async function. Oh, I got so used to using Nest.js. My Express is very rusty now. Let me think. Oh, I could put it in a function. That's fine. I'll just drop it in a function. So I could just go connect, right? I could do that. That should work, right, Praveen?
You should use a const.
Const.
You don't want that connect. Yeah.
Like that. There we go.
No, connect equal to.
Oh yes.
Connect
yes.
Equal.
Thank you.
No. That is fine.
Okay.
Before, right after connect, you need an equal to.
No, after connect.
Equal.
Really?
Correct.
Oh yes, it's an anonymous function. I'm being silly.
Dude.
Yes. Hey, it's been a long day.
Hey, just quick question. Why doesn't GitHub Copilot not suggesting any tokens? It would be nice, right? To see others'
No, I'm sure they've put in. A protection for that.
That's bad.
So let's have a look. So here I could do just connect, right, and then just wait for that.
Await connect.
So
wait. You have to return something from.
Oh yes, you're right. I should return that, right? I'm so used to TypeScript.
But you're already awaiting it, right? Then why do you want an await again?
Let me think. Because we need this await because it needs to put it into an async function. Because otherwise, it will complain.
Okay. Go on.
And then I'm pretty sure we should say. Let me see. Connect constant. Oh yeah, we don't need it again. You're right.
Exactly.
I can just call it. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's auto completed that, which is quite interesting. Client await connect. I'm pretty sure you need that. I trust Copilot. Let's see. Let's see how good Copilot is.
I still don't, but let's see.
Okay. And then I'm going to copy this, which is we're not going to say the user collection. Let's see if it auto completes for us. No, not quite right. So we're going to say events collection. It's going to be the namespace. I'll need to create this. And we're going to call this React namespace, because I want to put all my videos. If you notice, I'm going to put, if I go to my YouTube database overview, I've got namespace Next.js. So we're going to create a new one, which we'll call ReactJS. So therefore, I can group different projects into the same one. So we've got that.
So namespace is the biggest thing. Then you
namespace is almost like a group
collection
of collections. So, and then in there, we're going to have events. So we're going to have.
We have to have.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
So we're going to do in the kind of the project or the group React.js, we're going to have a collection. It's like a table. And so therefore, later on, you could have users, you could have other stuff in there as well. So I can keep it separate for different projects. And then next, we want to do a find, which is really simple. Find, and we see, here we go. We're not going to be, it's going to be events collection. And then we're going to have nothing in there. We don't want to find, we're not going to filter it. It's going to be an empty array. We're going to say find us everything. And it's going to be find the events, and we're going to return it. It won't be in the format we quite like, but so we will fix that in a moment. But let's just see, get us data out. But there is no data, so we actually need to do a form on React and create the data as well. So jump back to the UI again. Because I could do it with curl commands because it is a REST API, but I am worried about exposing my tokens. So I'm going to come back to that in a moment. And let's have a look. Oh, great question.
By the way, this is the reason, Eddie, you should use Zoom, where you can pause the screen share and then do whatever you want to do and then come back.
What, you mean like this?
Like this is bad, but still, you don't even need to, like remove the screen share part from the screen.
Okay.
To that level, it is powerful. See?
Okay, cool. I don't use Zoom. It's for React people. So let's answer some questions. So you still need a backend because you want to store your tokens, you want to manipulate some data and so forth. So it is important. No problem. Questions are great. Thanks for your support. Ison, really appreciate it. Arrow function, yes. People seeing me making lots of mistakes. It's been a long day for me. Awesome. Yeah, catch up on the live later. I will do probably another video, highlights video or something from this. We will see. Comments function. I keep forgetting that Copilot does it from a comments function. I completely forget. Mohammed asks a great question. Is it ACID compliant? I'm pretty sure it is. And that's one thing.
Yeah, it has to be, or else it will not even be getting into the hands of a lot of people, right?
So I'm pretty sure it is. Does events API connect to database on every hit on the API, or does it persist the connection? Because we're going over REST, so we're going to be using the SDK. Let me bring it up on my screen, and effectively the library goes over REST, so it's going to make a REST call every time rather than us making a manual REST call. Yes. Oh, they want Praveen's YouTube channel. Let me bring it up. It's in the description below. But I can share it as well.
So I've just added the link in the comments.
Oh, you have? Perfect.
I have.
Perfect.
I mean, it would be nice if you want to add more number of links. Yes, please.
How many comments? I think Praveen's got 2 comments in a row spamming the chat. I don't know.
Nightbot, shut up.
Block.
Nightbot, shut up.
Block Praveen. Okay, cool. Well, let's get this working. So we need to do a form in React. So let's do a form in React. Praveen, what next?
We want a form, is it? Okay, yeah. Let's create a. But you need that for sending it to DataStax, right?
Yes. So I want to send it to our API and our API to DataStax.
Let's create another page or like another component.
Okay.
Let's use a state component. So right-click components, create a new thing called form.js.
So a new file, and we're going to call it form.js.
F caps.
Okay.
Component name caps. Yeah. Okay. Eddie, I want to teach you one more thing. I know you hate React, but still, go to the extensions and type in ES7. Okay, this is going to help you in other ways.
I don't want React extensions on my VS Code.
Okay,
don't pollute my computer, my
It is about ES7 Redux.
Okay.
Angular. Okay.
It's what? Sorry.
It has Angular as well. Go on.
Okay, what's it called?
Type in. See, you have a lot of 27 plugins. Really? Okay.
The good ones.
Type in ES7.
Okay.
The first one, please.
I don't want React and Redux. Oh, it's got GraphQL.
It has got GraphQL. It has got ES7. Please install. It is really awesome.
I don't like installing viruses like React and stuff on my computer.
There are like more than 3.2 geniuses who have installed that.
3.2 geniuses. It's like not 3 people. It's like 3.2
million geniuses. Sorry,
million. Is that because you've hit download so many times? No, I'm just joking. Okay,
I can't do that, unfortunately.
Okay, so I've downloaded.
Now, can you click on the JavaScript bottom there?
Yeah. Okay.
JSR. Type in JSR.
JSR.
Enter.
Okay.
Okay. Now type in RCC. Enter.
RCC.
Enter. Boom. That's it. Done.
Okay.
Someone said React was tough. Look at this. Just 3 characters. You got a stateful component ready. Okay. Now
don't do it.
Hey, seriously, Nick, let me brainwash you later.
What now asks, I'm learning React. Can I skip the API part? You can. You won't be able to persist data. You won't be able to read and write data. I suggest try to do the full stack part, but also keep a balance with, depending on how you get it on. But it sounds scarier than it is. Let's see how we go. Okay, cool.
No.
What about this, Praveen? It's a good question. What about JS or JSX?
JSX was an old type of way React was suggesting before. Now, since the React library is far better than Angular, we can just use JS. So that's my.
If it was far better, not even far better. If it was a contender, then it would have a .ts TypeScript, right, Nick? A .ts extension, right, Nick?
It does have TS and TSX as well, but still, there are people like me who hate typed languages. That's the reason I'm living in JavaScript, not in Java. So, good night, Rohit.
Cool. Good night. Okay, let's keep going. Right. Time's running short. So, to do a form, what do I do now?
Just create a form. Or else, do you wanna? Okay, GitHub Copilot doesn't make any sense in this case. So just go to my open a new tab. Open my no, not needed. Just open a new tab. Open my GitHub repository. So Praveen Science GitHub. Yes, please. And search for this particular thing. Let's not waste any more time. In the repositories, can we please use? There is a cat. Did you see that? Okay. Type in on the top search bar on the top. Maybe you can use GFG -notes draft. GFG hyphen notes draft. The draft. Yes, please go for it. So go to the client. Go to the SRC components forms. Take this one. Just Command A, Command C, and Command V there.
We need to check I'm not pulling in any React viruses. Wait a second. So, okay.
Dude, I'm going to kill you.
Here. There's the equals after the writing. Okay, that's good. It's going to return the form, ID, form. Okay, very fancy stuff. Okay. Let's have a look. We're going to paste it in here?
Don't paste it there, but instead paste it above the export default, please.
Okay.
Great. Now go back.
Okay.
Go back a bit, like up a bit. Okay. Go to the login.
Okay.
Notes. Go back. Notes.
Okay.
Add note. New note. There you go. You have got everything literally here. It's also in a functional component, so you can just use this whole thing, except that what you need to change here is...
Now, we need to explain this a bit. There's too much jumping around. Wait a second. I'm a bit lost. I'm sure people in the audience are a bit...
Okay, what we are doing in the form.js is we are just creating a form group here. Okay?
Okay.
And this form group will have a label. It has one input. It has its on-change event. It has value and default value checked and default checked. That's it.
Okay.
That's it, nothing else. And also a description. All right. So now what we will do is,
so what do
this
we
is
need?
for new form, right? Okay,
What do
go
we
to
need
the
all
app.
this for?
We don't need these things. Leave it. Go back.
Okay.
Let's go to app.js.
Right.
Are we using? Okay, we are not using state here. Okay, fine. Sorry, not app.js. Sorry, let's go to the form.js. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
We are already inside the form, right? So this is the form group component. Okay. If you go down, what all things that you need, Eddie, for this one?
The fields we will need.
Put it in the put all the fields inside the state.
Inside the state. Where's the state?
Yes. Line number 39. Create a new line.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah.
State equal to.
I need to put a constant.
No. Just state equal to.
Okay.
Open it. Close it.
Okay.
Okay. So inside this, please add the state elements.
Okay. As
like you want, how many variables you want? What is the ID?
What did we put on the API? Let's check. So we wanted to have name, author, description, and date.
That's it. Date is not needed. Okay, date. Fine. Go for it.
Okay. So just like
name, empty one, right?
Okay.
Then author, it's not email you, GitHub, Copilot.
Author, okay.
And date.
You want description, right? Yeah, description.
Description is there. Okay, great.
We can miss date if you want. Let's miss date. It's fine. Let's miss date.
Okay, cool.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Now what you do here is, what we are going to do here is like change this div into form, please.
This one?
Yeah. No. What you can do is click on commands it. All right, whatever. Okay. Now what you want to do is use the curly braces here. Let's use this dot state. Object.keys. Object.keys.
Oh yeah.
Use the state. This dot state. Crap.
Oh, this. You need this.
This dot state. Yeah. Dot map.
Yeah.
And use key equal to. Yeah, that's fine. And instead of that curly braces, just remove it. Use form group. No.
So?
As a tag.
What's a tag?
Yeah. Create a form group tag here.
What's a tag?
Open less than symbol. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay, got you. HTML.
You are being so much spoiled by TypeScript. Okay.
Yeah, cool. TypeScript makes it so much easier.
No, it is tougher. Okay. Now close it. Close it directly right now. Use the self closing here for the form group. Use a slash before that.
Oh, wrong one. No. That one.
Yes.
Is that correct?
And form group after the group.
Self-closing.
Cool. Now
I'm missing a bracket. No, that's okay. Okay, good.
This is perfect. Now what you do is, for the form group, what you need to do is use key equal to key. Bye, Rohan. You're fired.
Question by Cedric, who's another React fan.
What?
Why not functional rather than a class?
To make it simple. Or else we will be updating a lot of things like set name, set email, set shit. Sorry.
No swearing on my stream.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Okay, so here, right, key equal to key, first thing.
Where?
On the form group.
Oh, okay.
So key equal to key. And
this is you see with React, like people saying you should do it this way, do it this way, do it this way. With Angular, it's like you just do it the correct way, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
React gives you a lot of options, Eddie.
Which is
not everyone is same.
Which is where the problems occur, I think. Too many options.
Then we should be see. This is not like a military, or this is not like a uniform. People have their creativity, right?
They can be creative in different aspects. we will do an Angular stream. You're going to see. We'll be done like in 10 minutes.
Okay. Now, first thing, before doing anything, just go to the front end and see how it looks. Okay. Before that, save this file and go to app.js. Include the form here somewhere.
We'll include it above the list, I think.
Put it above the list. Yes, above works.
How do I include it?
Just type in form. Yes, the first one. Enter. Cool. That's it.
First one, I lost it.
Just form slash
Form.
slash self close. Yeah, that's it.
Just like that.
That's
You need to. Oh, it's imported it already. Okay.
Everything is done. Yeah. So go back to see, that is the power of React. It automatically imported. So look at this. Everything is here, right? The three things. One is the thing, that thing, this thing. Okay. Now go back to let's see what thing is what thing. Okay. So go to the form.js. So here give a name equal to or not this one. Wait. Let's do this way. Open form group for me. Sorry. Go to the top again. Go to the top. So you have ID, label, type, etc. Right?
Okay.
So can you do this? ID colon name, comma. Okay. Open a braces, curly braces again. Dot.
Yeah. Oh. There.
See, this is the reason GitHub Copilot should not be used.
This is not Copilot. I'm not hitting tab. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Open another curly braces and close double curly braces.
Open another one and close both of them like that.
Exactly. So inside this one, use name. Inside this one, use ID, I caps, D small. Okay, like look at that.
Okay.
So ID colon is key, colon key.
Okay.
Comma. I guess it's label, L caps. Yeah.
Okay.
Colon key.
Okay.
Save it and then go check out how it looks. You got it?
Okay.
So that's the what do you call this? Laziest way I can bring something in. Okay, now you have got all these things. Now you have name, author, and description. All these three things are in the state right now. Okay.
So do I do a name?
No. It is there already. I'm saying you.
Okay, got you.
Okay, so you just need to connect these components with them. Okay, that's all you need to do. So for that, what you can do is for each of these one, you need to give the value. Okay, comma value, V caps again.
Okay.
And this value will be state. This dot state. Sorry. This dot state, and use the square brackets key. And on change, you just need to do another function here on change. Yeah. Colon. No, use the colon.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my mistake.
Remove one of the thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool. Now here, what you need to do is you just need to use E equal to greater than symbol.
E
equal to greater than this dot set state. Open parenthesis, open curly braces. Inside that, open curly braces.
It's open parentheses, open curly braces, yeah.
And inside the curly braces, use a key inside the array function.
Let's make this on multiple lines because it's really hard to read. Let me see.
You don't have Prettier installed. How bad?
I do. It's because it's not set up with this React stuff, NestJS. Okay, here we go. Right, in here, what do I put?
Use a square bracket inside that key. A single array element with key.
Single array element with key. Okay.
Exactly. And after that, give a.
Oh, what happened? Wait. Okay.
Okay. After that, give a colon. Then after the after outside the give a colon and then give e.target. Value. Perfect. Now go to your front end. Inspect the form element or something like that. Inspect it, and then can you go to the React DevTools? Do you have React DevTools at all?
Probably not.
You're so bad, Eddie.
Oh, you're super bad. What has it said here? 3,000 events. It's going to the wrong location. Why is it going to the wrong location?
Because of GitHub Copilot. 100%.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, wait.
Events, that's correct. We put in the proxy, didn't we? 3001.
That is fine. No, refresh the page.
Let me start the project again.
No, it says internal server error. What happened here? Oh, look at there. Did you by mistake switch off node?
Oh, maybe.
Where is node running?
Oh, wait a second. Oh, yes, it's because we were part way through coding something. That's why. we're part of the way through coding it. So that's fine. That's okay. And then maybe I should undo my changes. I didn't commit as I went along, which is really bad because I could have stashed those changes. So what I'll do is I can just comment out. If I undo the last thing we did was, deleted a bit too much. Wait a second. I can fix it. Don't worry. Give me 2 seconds. If I copy that.
GitHub Copilot, are you alive?
Undo that.
Can you help?
Oh, damn it. I deleted it ages ago, which is really stupid. So that's fine. I can just do here. Who remembers what it was? It was an array of objects with ID, name, description, date, I think was the last thing. Oh yeah, there we go. I think that's it. So that should work, and I'll comment these out. I think these were causing an issue. Let me see, what was the error, by the way? Oh, it was in here. Await any valid and async function, top level of body modules is fine. Okay, so if I save that, it should now work, I think. Yes, okay, we're back to working again. Okay, good. So refresh this, we're back to working again. And as you can see, it's bringing back one event from the API, which is perfect.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. Next. Okay, so back to the UI. Sorry. Okay, so we were saying, what were we changing?
We were trying to continue with the controlled components. So controlled components are those, the input elements will be controlled by the state. And whatever you write in the input, that will be stored in the state. Eventually, whatever is there in the state will be showed in the control components, in the components. It is similar to Angular's two-way binding method. Okay. So that's what we did. And now we have got our form completely done. Now,
we need a button though, don't we, to submit it?
You have to have a button right now. And not only that, you also need to connect the button to something else. So go back. Okay. Let's use an on submit handler in form. Oh, before that, yes, add this thing. Yes, thank you.
Look at that. Thank you.
It's okay. Yes. I thank GitHub Copilot from the bottom of my heart. Let's ask GitHub Copilot to finish the rest of the things as well. Line number 42. GitHub Copilot, please create an on submit function. Yeah. Does it work? Nope. Open? No. You should use curly braces. Handle submit. Okay. Create a handle submit function after the render function.
Oh, after the render function.
After render, please. No, not there. After the render line.
In here?
Yes. Okay. I mean, anywhere you can do it. So I'll just use it here.
Okay. Handle
submit. Yes, please do that.
Look at that.
That is good. That is good.
Look at that.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Close it.
And that's it?
That's it. That's not it, actually. Can you do a console.log here?
Oh, console.log.
Wait. Well. Get rid of this console.log. I'll show you a shortcut. CLG. Enter. Okay, cool. Let's do this.state. Yeah. That's it. Save it. And go to your UI. What?
Okay, go back. Wait a second. It's probably
you did something. Okay, you forgot const in front.
Oh, yes.
41. Yeah. Okay. All right. So type something in and submit.
Hey, it worked.
Okay. Do whatever you want with this data.
Console table, please.
Let's make the. Oh yeah! Wow. Console.table.
I didn't know about CLG. Yeah, console table's good. I did a video on this.
That's the reason we are here to teach Eddie the right way of coding. Okay.
All learning all the time, which is why it's part of the fun.
100%. And Eddie, one more thing. I was about to say this. Yes, console.table works. That's fine. Handle submit. Yeah. Okay. So on your app.js, go to app.js.
Yeah.
Okay. Type in blindly because this is my area. So wherever you see the form.
Yeah.
Okay. Before that, create a new line. In the new line before that, use .container. Oh, wait. Yes, exactly. That's correct. .container, .row, or else we already have the .row and everything, right? Just get rid of this line. Sorry again, Eddie.
Move this one down.
Yes. Here in top of it, use no. Oh yeah, correct. Sorry, after row,
Yeah.
use wrap it inside the call 12 div. Wrap the form inside call 12 div class name call 12.
Oops.
It's better to use .call 12 instead of this.
And do what? So what class name?
Class name call 12. COL hyphen 12.
Okay.
Superb.
Yeah, it looks better now.
And after the call 12, can you do MB4? How many times we are using MB4? So bad. Okay, great.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay, so we've got it submitting. So now we need to submit it to our API. So in here, we can do in events as a get. So we would want to do a post.
Event.post.
Yeah, so we'll duplicate this section. And
Post.
we will put a .post.
Do you need, I guess we need a body parser for it or some kind of like a JSON parser, because request.body will not be accessible at this point.
Okay.
Nick, no Nick. I should first teach you both, Nick as well as Eddie, not to use TypeScript.
Hey Devraj, you can see
because this is supposed to be a loose type language. JavaScript is supposed to be a loose type language. So we are talking JavaScript. We are not talking TypeScript.
Okay. We'll return just an ID. So let me just do that because we'll return a hard-coded ID for now. 1, 2, 3. But yes, so we need to get the data.
Oh, so, can we return? I was about to say, like, can we return res.body? Sorry, req.body, req.body.
Yeah, so we need to get the body. We can't console log it probably. So Nick's saying ExpressJS.
Yes. So what you do is on the line number 36, after the events, before the function, another parameter just before the function, before the callback function.
Okay, yeah.
No. After the events, before the function, for the post. Yes, express.json.
Really?
Yes, that's it.
In here.
Express.json. It's a call function call. Call the function.
Okay.
Yeah, call the function, like execute the function, comma, req res. That's it.
Oh yes, this is the middleware in Express.
It's a middleware.
I haven't used Express in so long, I completely forgot. Now it makes sense. Yes, you're right. It's the middleware.
Nick, yes, I always use in the top, but it's just that I'm too lazy to guide Eddie to put it on the top.
No, let's do it on the top.
Okay.
Let's do it on the top. Come on. We'll do it properly. App.use.
Express.json.
Yes.
That's it.
Thank you. And we can remove it from here.
We can remove it from here, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And can you do res.json req.body? Get rid of the line number 46. And let's see what exactly is coming to us, coming to the backend.
Say it again.
Get rid of the whole line number 46. And instead of res.json ID 123, get rid of that object and do res.json req.body.
In here, do rest.
Yes, please.
ReQ request, right?
Yeah, it's a request.body.
Body, yeah.
Excellent. Let's see what is happening.
Let's have a look. So if we do name one. Oh,
wait,
name one.
Did we even call the function backend?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we didn't. Let's check.
We did not. So go back to form.js.
Okay.
Sorry, man. Okay.
No,
so here, instead of console.log this.state, you want to send whatever is there in this.state to the API. Do you know, is fetch method easy? Like post method easy? No.
Look, Copilot makes it easy.
All right, let it make it easy. Fetch, it should be /events, and the method should be post. Oh.
So did it complete for us? Yes, it completes for us. Perfect.
No, it is trying. Okay, headers, go on.
Look at that. Come on.
Go on. That's it. Yes. Body, yes. Go on.
Look at that.
Okay. No, you don't need
We
to
can
do
send
this
the whole.
one.
We can send the whole thing.
Send
right?
the whole this dot state. Yes. Look at that.
Look at that's pretty good.
Okay. Close it. That's it.
That's pretty cool.
Cool then. That's it. Refresh it. So sorry, no refresh. Just
Should
type
refresh
something.
automatically, right? Yeah. Okay, so
Submit.
we should see.
Look at the
in
console network.
network. Yeah.
Up,
Where
up,
is
up.
it? Let's make this a bit
Events.
wider. Okay, so we haven't done it yet. So submit, events.
Wow. Yes.
Let's see. Let's check. Payload, author 1, description 1, name 1, and then preview is what we got back. Okay,
Excellent.
so what we can do, just to triple check that it's working, in here, I'm going to do
Add one more
ID
thing.
equals 11111, and then we will
Dot.
No. Where's that coming from? It's VS Code. There we go.
VS Code, yes.
Okay, so let's see now if we run that again. If I hit submit, the difference should be we have ID 111 in
Excellent.
it. But what was sent is correct. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So, and with this content, we should actually append this thing to the state above. I mean, in case if you want to.
Sorry, say that again.
So, whatever the content that is received from the state, like from the URL, if you want, we can actually update the state in the app.js. You have the thing, right? Set state or set events. Set events. Send the set events to the to the form. So set events equal to set events for the form.
Okay, so in the form, you're saying we can do set
events equal to set events. Yeah, excellent. Now go inside the form. Now import the set events by, okay, you have it. Okay, this is perfect. So inside this fetch method, you want to do a dot then.
Okay.
Dot then. And then you res equal to res.json. No, not this Copilot. Another
Come on, Copilot, don't let me down.
Res.json.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Next one. Then JSON is going to be, okay, open the braces. Let's see how we are going to make it work. Close it. You don't need the console.log, get lost. Okay, now inside this JSON's body, yeah. Get inside the body. So what we need to do is we need to call the this.props. Whatever shit that was. Sorry, this.props. Damn, we need the events. Okay, this.props set whatever. Set events.
We have it. We don't have it yet, though.
We have got it. This is not should not be JSON. So what you need to put it put the JSON inside a bracket, square bracket.
Like so.
Good. Now what you do is go back to your app.js.
Okay.
No, Nick. Okay. Okay. Set events you have sent, right? Similar way, can you send also events?
I would listen to this. Oh my God, that's really good. I mean, could you I don't know, open a new thing and just say, where is it?
Eddie, we are losing time. Go back.
Oh,
go
yes,
back,
losing time. Sorry. Okay.
Events
we'll talk
equal
about
to
this
events.
later on.
Quick. Events equal to events.
We've done that already.
Next one. After the set events. Similar to set events. Events equal to events.
Oh my God, this is so complicated. Angular is so much easier. Like, seriously.
Bro, it will be easier. Save it.
Okay, Nick, this is some crazy stuff, right?
See, I should have used my computer, okay, so that it would have been better. Okay, go back. We haven't done it.
I want to test it. Is it not ready yet?
No, it is not ready. It is not ready. Now, what you do is here, simple. Last one part. Okay, before the JSON, just no. Line number 53, column number no. After inside the set events, the array, first character of the array.
Oh yeah, this one, yes. Okay.
Dot. This dot props dot events.
What are this dot props?
Events. Props dot events. Comma. Boom. That's
what was that?
Comma. That's done. Yes, we have done it. Okay, come on. Refresh. Come on.
In the time this refreshes, I'm going to build an Angular app. Okay, test 2. We're on test 2, right? Test 3.
Use whatever you want.
Author 3 and description. You're going to tell me it's going to get added. Boom. Okay, it gets added. Perfect. So when we do save it, if I refresh this, it's going to go because we're not saving it in the database. But okay, so we've got it submitting. So that's great. So that looks really good. So now we need to get this working. Okay, so now the pressure is on me. You all need to help. Should have used Angular. I know, Nick. We will do this and show them how simple and beautiful it is.
I'm happy to create another podcast where I'm going to convince Eddie to use React and make him tell React is the best. But he has to be like me for that. I hate typed languages.
I have an open mind. Don't worry. You know, I am liking Vue, so you know I'm open to other stuff. So let's see.
All right.
Okay. Now let's get to this async stuff. I've got so used to frameworks that I'm terrible at libraries. Right. So on the create, we've got the data coming in. We've got request bodies. We just want to send that to DataStax. So from the documentation, you will see.
So Nick and Eddie, you have another challenge. Build the same app in Angular. Let's see if you are building it faster.
We will do it. We will do it.
Okay, cool.
We have it planned already. It's in a few weeks. We're going to plan a date, but Nick has already agreed.
Okay, great.
So what we're going to do is we're going to create it in DataStax. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to just pass in the request body because I worry that people pass in other rubbish as well. So what we're going to do is save the stuff we need. So we're going to do request body, and we will say it was name. What else did we have? I've forgotten already. Name, author. Again, the author will not be passed in via a form. It'll be passed in via a GitHub action or a Discord event or something. But we're just doing that for now. To show you the create as well. So name, author. We have description, I think, right? Description. And the date and time we will add ourselves.
Eddie, I want to spam my channel once again, please.
Okay, no worries. No worries.
Thank you.
Almost forgot to like the video. No, you need to like the video. We're at like 57. Let's see if we can get to 100. There's a challenge. Yes, maybe we can. I've got an idea for a battle, coding battle. I'll get a UX friend, Claudia, to design a very simple app, and we need to build it in Vue, Angular, and React, all at the same time. That could be quite interesting. Yes, live share works. Yeah, Praveen, I assumed it worked for everybody, so I didn't test it with Praveen beforehand. So that is partly my fault. We'll see. Yes, subscribe to Praveen's channel for more React. Everyone unsubscribes. What? Unsubscribe? React? No. I'm just joking. Everyone go check out Praveen's channel.
Eddie, I want to learn Svelte.
Yes, I have one of these Svelte maintainers doing the similar thing we're building now. We're doing an Angular one with Nick. We're going to do a Svelte one with them as well. So cool. People are already subscribed. Cool. Okay, I need to get back down to this. Right. So we've got date, and I'm just going to do, I think I just do date, right? I need to be new, I think. God, I can't remember. New. Okay. So hopefully I think that should work. And let's check that we need an events collection. So that should work as well. This is going to cause the problem. It didn't like this. So let's see. I think that should look okay. What do you think, Praveen? How does this look?
Looks cool.
We created the namespace in DataStax, so that should be fine. Let me just check. Yes, we have the ReactJS. I'm going to need you to talk in a minute where I get all the tokens. Actually, let me unshare my screen. Praveen, do you want to, let me think.
Close my eyes.
Close your eyes. Question, is there a difference between new date and date now? I think they're the same.
I have, one is the lazier way of doing things by ignoring date.now.
Yes, Carl is back. Okay, Carl can help me with the DataStax stuff.
Carl, you didn't miss anything.
Yeah, we did all the React stuff. You didn't miss anything. You need to make your callback async. Did I not do that async? I thought I did. Where is it? That's async. That should be okay, right?
Make which callback? Which callback async?
Oh, Cedric says there is a difference. Cedric, please let us know in the chat what the difference is.
Thank you.
Okay. And no, your nested callback.
No.
Where?
Scroll down.
Where?
Oh, this one. No.
Oh, this one. Yes. Thank you. Yes, you're right.
Do we really need it?
Yes, because we've got an await here.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got an await there as well.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. So let me do my my tokens. I'm going to unshare my screen. Praveen, do you want to share your screen and maybe just talk a little bit more about React and stuff?
I can talk bullshit, but no. Let's let them look at my face.
No. To show, that project that we just brought up. Maybe talk them through a bit about that. This your notes. Maybe talk a bit through about the functions and the classes in React.
New node.js, is it? Okay, sure.
So if you share your screen, I'll remove my screen and bring your screen up, and then I can just do my tokens and make sure nothing is shown by mistake. Everyone who's watching, just to let them know, to get a token.
I'm just gonna make more and more spam. Thank you.
So while Praveen is setting up his screen share, to get a token, you go in your database. Okay, let me just finish this off. Give me a second. So when you go to your database in DataStax and you go to connect, it says if you haven't got a token, it gives you all the information you need here. So your ID, your region, your key space. The only thing that's missing is your app token. And to get that, you just click on this, create a new one, opens a new tab, and you can create a new token. So you can select the type of token you want, which will be, I will select, where is it? API read and write user. I will hit that and click generate, but I won't do that on screen. And that's how you get your token. And then you can fill the token in and you do your exports and your app will work. Cool, line 38. Oh, did I mess something up? 38. Yes, okay, cool. I got it in the right place. Thanks for checking, Nick. Okay. Nick, I'll share Praveen's screen now and remove mine. My screen will be back in a moment. Let me just check this.
So this is my profile, and okay, look at this. There's a cat here. All right, what am I explaining? So let me go back to the repositories here, and we have got what was it again, Eddie? What did we use? GFG draft, right?
That's the one, yeah.
So this is this one. This is the thing which we were looking at. So I created this particular application, which is a full stack. You put username, password. You can do all these things. A user can log in and log out. A user can register. A user can create new nodes, browse nodes. You view a particular node, only view their own nodes, like that's a root. So these are the things that we did long back ago, and we used the small front end and back end and made sure if everything is done, we are just like, it's like small to-do list kind of a setup here. This is the to-do list I was talking about, but this is the whole notes app. So what I did here is in this src, we saw all this same kind of structure, right? After this, if you go to the nodes, here is where the main nodes thing is there. So if you see the node.js, this is a single node where it shows the complete node here. But what we were looking at was the new node part. So what did we do here is, this is actually a functional component. I'm using with router as well, the router based functional component. And here I have been using these 4 elements for this thing in the state. And then every time when something is changed, I kind of like go through each of them, like each input will have this particular element. There are only 2 inputs here, to be honest. So there is one input, there is one author input, another input is the MD editor. So this is actually more markdown editor. What it does is it is going to show. I don't know whether I can. I've got a picture of this one. Sorry, unfortunately, oh yeah, we do have it. Let me try to open this, or let me try to open this one.
Okay, while you're doing that, Ison, it was just the IDs of the tokens. It wasn't the tokens themselves. Once you create a token, you can never get the value of the token back afterwards.
Oh, cool.
But thank you so much for checking. I really appreciate it.
Okay, then you can stop my screen sharing and you can start yours.
No, I haven't finished yet. I'm still doing the tokens. So
you're still doing it.
Yes, do carry on.
I'm trying to share this screen. How should I share it instead of the other screen?
What do you mean?
Okay, I'll just do what I can do, what I think I can do. So if I open this one, you'll be able to see this. This is the username, like this is the thing. So unfortunately, there is no we don't have the backend here. So I'm just gonna manually make this thing logged in. So I know that you will not be able to see the components or the inspect element, but you're able to see what is actually I'm inspecting. So I don't know why my English now goes so bad. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to find out which is the correct component. So I believe this is the correct component. Error loaded. Logged in as false. I'm going to make the logged in as true. Okay. So this is not what we were looking for. I'm just going to put full name Praveen. It's not supposed to be full name, maybe full name, maybe username. Okay, I don't even remember what I did here. So let me try to find out. Yeah, it's been like more than 12 months ago. Yes, exactly. It was exactly 1 year ago when I finished this. So let me get into the SRC. Let me get into the components. Let me get into the shared components, maybe. Header.js. No, not this one. So if that is the case, I'm just trying to find out what would be the like the structure of the data here.
Hopefully Carl is here because I might have an issue. Let's see. Let me start the application.
Okay, I got it. It is supposed to be full name in small lowercase.
404.
Okay, boom.
Data.
We have got it. Hi, Praveen, or something like that. So if I try to click on create a new node, I'm not able to find that too. Damn. Why am I not able to find anything literally? Oh, it's so unfortunate that I haven't deployed the latest version of it. So that is super bad right now.
Okay, I might be ready anyway. Let me have a try and
yes.
see.
Let me know once you're ready.
I'm not ready. I've broken it. Ooh, let's see why I've broken it.
You broke everything.
I have. Why have I broken it? 404. I must have copied and pasted the token in wrong. Why is the token in wrong? Let me see. Let me see if it's reading the tokens. I think it's not reading the tokens. I'm just going to do a console log while no one's looking. And what was that shortcut for console log?
CLG.
CLG.
Okay, I'll just go ahead, show my website for some time, and then put some nice. Okay, so hey everyone, this is me. I'm Praveen Kumar. I'm cat lover. I'm Coke. This is my website. So any front end developers here, I would really ask you to create something similar to this one, because this is your own portfolio that you can do. And here's all my social networks where you can go and stalk me.
Okay, we'll stop Praveen right there. Okay, so we got some help from the community, which is awesome. So I did install .env. I thought I'd be smart and put it in a file and just do source the file that has it inside.
You could do that as well, right?
Sorry?
You could do that as well, right? Like just putting it as constants on the file and then doing it.
Yeah, so I think I've got the environment variables set. I think that is good. Let me just, before I share my screen again, let me check that I think they are correct. Yeah, so what I did, I set an end file. I'm just doing source the end file to load it in. I think it's pretty correct. Let me double check I'm using the right database as well on DataStax. You know what? I can share my screen and just don't open that file. I think it's good. Let me do that. Okay. So if I share my screen, okay, so here's my screen back. We can remove Praveen's screen.
Oh my God.
But no, I didn't install .env. Trying to save time. I know with Nest.js, it's all there automatically, which is freaking awesome. So let's have a look. So
see, that's why you should not use that. So you will eventually forget these things.
I do forget these things.
You should not.
Let's have a look. Okay, so I've got a console log of the ID. So if people see that, that's not a problem. That's okay. But when I refresh the page, it breaks immediately. Oh, it would help if I run the.
You haven't started it.
Yes, I haven't started. But to prove to you the environments are set, I'm going to take a risk now. Can I do env with a grep of that ID to prove that it is set? Hopefully nothing else will show. Let me just test it off screen real quick. Okay, brilliant. I tested it on screen and it works. So you can see that it is set as an environment variable. So I'm pretty confident with that. If we do npm start, it's running. If I refresh this, there is no data in the database, so it should come back empty, I'm guessing. But I get, oh, so it does console log that. So I did put a console log. That's not my token, don't worry. I did put a console log of the database ID, which is what we would have seen before, and it should be 331,331. So we know our app's picking up the environment variables. I think we're good on that.
It says the request is failed with 404. So are you doing the right one?
Let's check. ReactJS events. There is no collection, so that's probably the issue. That's probably the issue because we haven't created any data yet, I'm guessing. I could do it via curl. It's quite an easy option, or we can try and use the form. So the form, I think, will work. On the post, we go to the events collection and we create it with this. I mean, we could try that. I don't know if anyone else sees any issues with that.
Collection should be created in the fly.
Okay, so it should be okay. So let's try the post then. So if I refresh this, you're going to get an error because the get isn't working. So that's fine. So if I just say we'll do Eddie and the name of the event. So we'll say GitHub comment. That's what the event would be, and the author would be Eddie Jow. Then the description would be created a comment on a PR or something like that. Submit. Ooh.
Okay, internal server error again.
So the API is not happy with the API. Gone too far. Let's see. That's the same error as before. So so it's the same error. It's not the same error as before, but it didn't get sent through. So let's debug. Let's go to see what this says. Oh, proxy request from events 3001 refused.
Yeah, because it is dead. Before that, there was an error. Before that, there was an error. Look at that.
Waiting for files change before starting. Got you. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, I wasn't going to change anything on that. Let me just
command us. Just command us.
Let me see.
Eddie, if you have nothing else to change, just command.
We should be putting a try catch anyway. So catch error, console log.
Hey, Eddie, I still hate GitHub Copilot because it might eventually make me lazy and I won't be able to work normally.
Wait a second. That went through.
Excellent.
That work? It actually worked.
Okay, I understand what happened. So first time when you tried this, you did not have even a collection there.
Yes.
There was no events, 0. That's the reason you had a 404, but still.
Wait, no, there's still something there. Wait a second. No, it got added because.
That's your mistake, Eddie.
Yes.
Go on. Line number 31.
Sorry, say that again.
That's your mistake. Line number 31. You just need to update it.
31.
31.
Oh, yes, because there's no data. You're right. So what we should do is do this.
Let event. No. Let events is equal to an empty array.
Events equals empty array. Good.
That's it. Events will be equal to perfect. That should work.
Okay. So I'm going to do test. Just really, really simple. Okay, that doesn't count because that we don't know if it's gone to the database. That has sent it to the database. You can see it's test, and response, it got test, and it got an ID, so it did get created. Okay, so that's a real ID.
Okay.
So
If you refresh the page, it should be there.
Let's see.
Okay, there seems to be
yes,
some.
I know the problem. Okay, so I know the problem now. So this is what I was hoping to get. This is a good thing. So the issue now is what you get back. What you get back from this is why you need an API between the UI and the database, because you might want to manipulate the data. The events actually comes back as an object from DataStax with the key being. So let me do a console log, and people will see. What was that shortcut?
LG.
Okay, so if I do events and then we just do a refresh.
We are already doing the rest.json events, right?
Look, you can see now we've got two, so they both got created. It did work, but it's an object with the key as the ID. So we need to do a map on that.
Mapping on that, yes, got it.
So what we will do is if we go, I don't know, const response equals, we'll do events. I think Copilot can complete this for me. Let's see what it says. A second, come on, Copilot. That's not what I want. No, I need object keys.
.keys.map, keys of events .map. Yeah,
yes, perfect. But we do one last thing.
Open up braces, curly braces.
We do need to have the ID.
No, so convert everything into ID equal to key. Yes, this is the right thing, but you have to use braces on top of everything. So open a parenthesis. Yes, perfect.
There we go. Okay, so
can you send response as the events? Yeah.
So now, just to explain to everyone what we did, because of the data structure having this as the key, what we wanted to do is move it into the object and have it as an ID. So where you've got author, a date, you'll have ID, and then this, rather being an object, will be an array. Let's refresh that and see what we have here. What did I do?
Object.keys. Object.keys. Singular.
Yes.
Yep.
My mistake. If I refresh this again now and go to here, people will see. Oh, let's refresh it.
Come on, Eddie, put my name now.
Okay, so now we need a console log. It's okay, don't worry, we're there. And we'll say response.
We are done. It works.
I want people to see it in the here, so they can see the structure. So now the structure has changed from an object to being an array of objects.
Okay, got it.
With the ID in there as part of it. So as Praveen says, I could delete this console log, and I can delete I think there's another one, but I can delete that. And now it's working. So you can see we've got tests. So who else have we got in the chat? This is why you need TypeScript. Yes. Oh yes, CLG. I will try not to remember, not to forget that.
Keep getting CLG. CLG.
So let's do this. Let's add a few people. So we've got the name is YouTube chat. The author was Carl. Description: helping Eddie with DataStax. And we hit submit, and you can see that's added it to it. Let's do another one, then we'll refresh the page in a second to prove it's been persisted. So we've also got YouTube chat. Praveen, breaking everything. Super. With React. Okay, Praveen, and then we also have Nick agrees Angular
is bad
and TS are awesome.
Are bad.
And we have Shan, if I pronounced that right, with CLG. Okay, let's refresh this and see if it works. Refresh, and it has persisted.
Cool.
And if I go to here, events, we can see all these people have been added.
Okay, Nick says that ban Angular and TS, please.
The form should be cleared. Yeah, there are lots of improvements we can do to it, I'm sure. What I'm going to do is I'll push it up, and people can make some suggestions and so forth. But this is just like a demo app, I suppose. We will do other things later on. I mean, we could have, if we had time, We could have had it so we put
Eddie,
people's GitHub
just close the
username.
DevTools once.
Close
The right side
DevTools.
DevTools, close it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Looks cool, cute.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So hopefully everyone has had fun today. So we've learned a little bit about React. We learned a little bit about Express.
And learned a lot about how Praveen and Eddie fights with each other. And that's the exact reason why we haven't collaborated for so long, because of these fights.
Yes, so don't worry about the TS support. Carl is going to do all the types and fix all that. So Kendrick, how you doing? So Kendrick, I don't know how long you've been listening for, but I did a live stream with, oh God, I can't think of his name now. I can picture his profile picture on Twitter. And we live stream on Next.js, and we got stuck on one of the React parts. And Kendrick came and joined us and helped. So Kendrick is also another React fan. So, oh no, Nick, we're what do you call it? We're getting outnumbered. But awesome to have you here. Cool. Yeah, DataStax is interesting. I think it's they're making huge waves and improvements all the time. So no TS support, we can add that and fix that. Their DevRel team really want to help people. So they've got a Discord. I chat with them, and you all can chat with them too. It's cool. They're in our Discord as well. They're in EddieHub Discord. So yeah, and Carl has created lots of well, not lots, a few NPM projects to help with that as well. So yeah, that helps a lot too. So that's really cool. Awesome. So yes, hopefully people have enjoyed that. If you have, give it a thumbs up, obviously. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel below. Don't forget to subscribe to Praveen's channel as a description below as well. And yeah, we will have a live stream with Nick on Angular in the future, in a few weeks. And we also
what about our fight podcast?
Oh yeah, Copilot Fight podcast. Okay, we'll take that offline and we'll talk about that on Discord. And I want to have a drink from my Discord mug.
Okay, I have my Next.js mug, but yeah, I'll show it to you later.
Really appreciate the support, everyone. It's great to have you here. Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting us, for helping us when we got stuck. And it's great to see other people who we've seen before as well. So the US is kind of waking up now. Kenrick, Nick, what time is it over there in the US? I think it's dinner time for me and Carl. It's bedtime for Ishan as well. And Nick and Kenrick, I'm guessing it's like breakfast time probably. So awesome to have you all here. Thanks again, everyone.
And one more thing, don't forget to check out my channel. There has been a lot of there was 5 live streams yesterday alone. And there are like loads and loads of React and Node style things. And we had been doing a lot of workshops. So don't miss it. I'm sending the link once again. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button here, as well as hit the subscribe button there.
Thanks, Praveen. Everyone, we'll catch you in Discord. Thanks a lot for geeking out with us. Where's the timer? Here we go. One last thing. Angular's better than React. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. Angular's better than React. I mean, you know.
Hey, React is better. React is low.
Wait a second.
Awesome.
Praveen, on 3, I say Angular's better, but on 3, tell me which one you think is better. 1, 2.